Yeah, what's the so like yeah, let's go into because I feel like you have so much like just kind of like knowledge in there. Yeah, like would want to go into like the growing the account and like some of the like I guess like replies and all of that, right? Like what do you like what else did you find that worked really well for you?
Yeah, so a lot of it was the reply stuff, and then just keeping really consistent on the timeline. For a while, it was really tough for me to come up with like multiple timeline tweets a day, just because I'm not like before this. I was not naturally like a funny person at all. Like I was never like the
No
funny guy
way.
in any circle. I was like really, I'm like during the music side of my career, I was very shy and just kind of the guy in the background. And like something about crypto Twitter just brought out like this more
Oh
comedic
man, you
side because
evolved.
everyone's just so fun here, and I was just insane. Like everyone's absolutely insane, and it's really funny to watch. So a lot of like mimicking like the truly like schizophrenic like traders in crypto, and just like playing off of them really well, and not really taking anything too seriously or taking anything to heart. Like there's a lot of emotion and like drama in crypto, and just kind of replying to that with just like lighthearted, funny replies. It's people can't really hate on it. Like I have no enemies in crypto whatsoever, which is really funny. Like it's just if you kind of just stay positive and joke with people, eventually people warm up to you.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, I had people very early on like think I was annoying as hell, and then two years later they're like some of my best friends. So it's just a matter of like once you stick around and you just kind of keep that same energy. And it's not like everything I was saying was super positive. I would say some pretty fucked up stuff sometimes, but it was in it was in good humor. Like I wasn't trying to like talk shit on people, but yeah, there was a fine line I had to balance. And then yeah, I just got really lucky and met a lot of cool people, and like got to work. I'm working with Inverse Bro on his NFT project now, which is like super surreal. Like he's one of the OGs that I just knew from back
Yeah,
in the day that
he's
I never
very OG.
I've met like all of my like, as corny as it sounds, like all my crypto idols like through the timeline over the last couple of years from like the 2017 days, just from shit posting on their accounts.
Fucking
Um,
A, wow.
yeah, just really, I didn't like a strategy I didn't anticipate working at all. There wasn't a strategy, to be honest. It was just like every day something new. So yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's
I mean, like as far as like advice or alpha I can give is like if you have the time and the commitment, like try your best to figure out a way to be kind of funny underneath people's posts, and like that still works to this day. Like that's not going away. Um, and like
dude, I think
as much as
everyone's gonna
people,
be replying a lot more now. Like
yeah,
everyone that
exactly. And
saw we're like the yeah, like the crypto reply Twitter is gonna like shot up after this call.
oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it's already the culture's already there too. But a lot of the reply guys are like mean and like hateful and like just like especially on IDEX. All my replies I get on IDEX are just like calling me a scam project because our coin won't pump or something. There's still just like
It
there's
did
there's
pump.
there's reply guy that yeah we've had a couple good days, but like
Yeah, yeah.
there's like the reply guys mainly are like just angry people that are their coins aren't going up, and I was just like I kind of just made a decision. I was like, no matter how much money I lose, I'm never going to get mad. And I'm just going to kind of just keep the same humor up. And I think, especially in the bear market, people are a little attracted to that. Like someone who's not pissed off all the time.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah.
and so that's helped me a lot, especially the last few months. Like people have been down real bad, especially with the FTX thing, which is terrible. But like even through all of that, like I just never really, I don't know, I just don't get emotional on the timeline. I just kind of like shit post and keep it moving. And that's just been my best. That's been my best value add so far.
Wow. Yeah, I mean yeah, that's quite a story, man. How do you like I guess like I also like this is like a little bit different because I feel like you have experience that maybe other people don't. Like I think always like people people like don't really I don't know like I've seen either side but majority of the cases like you don't really make friends on Twitter. Like I think you
Yeah,
make online friends but it's like more of an acquaintance. Like I know so many people in crypto but not a lot of
yeah,
people that I would call friends
sure.
on Twitter, right? So I don't know, like, how do you? I guess like this is more of a relationship, like
Yeah, well,
friendship question. How do you like? How do you do that?
yeah. So it's actually a little bit different for me. I actually have a very good amount of people I call really close friends that I've met, in real life multiple times now because of these conferences. I mean, early on when I first started, it wasn't as common for people to dox and go to conferences. The first one I went to was Breakpoint in Lisbon in 2021,
Oh
and
yeah, that was good.
like pretty much everyone I hung out with there, like Crypto Dog and Luke and some other people, they're very very anon, like not docs. But if you meet them in
Yeah.
person, they're down to hang out. And that's one thing I learned is like you can be cool on the timeline all day, but if you're in the business of like making real friends and being trusted and getting jobs, you got to meet these people in person. They're gonna trust you 10 times more if they know you and see your face and have hung out with you. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go to every conference and just hang out with everybody, and that worked out really well because like yeah, you can have friends on the timeline, and I do have a lot of really good friends on the timeline that I haven't met in person yet that I'm sure I will.
Mm-hmm.
And that shout out to Grinding Poet, he's in here, he's like one of my best friends, and
Oh, is
Kirby
Grinding Poet
Alex.
here? Dude, that dude's
Yeah,
so
Poet's
funny.
in here and Kirby's in,
Yo,
two of
is
my
it,
best friends I haven't met yet, but like real friends in the space just because we're in group chats together and we talk every day, and
I think
and
I
I'm sure I'll
posted
meet
about
them
him
at
when he
some
got
point.
suspended, actually.
Yeah, he lies a lot on Twitter. So,
Such an
um,
imposter.
yeah, we have to make him stop that. We need his clout, so we can't have him banned. But yeah, so like even people like that, I like. Yeah, a lot of people. Of course, like 80% of the people are just acquaintances that you interact with on the timeline. But like I've gotten lucky. Like I started my own group chat that's now completely full of just some of my better friends in the space or people I think that can provide value moving into the next bull run. And we've all become really close and good friends. I've met a lot of them. Some of them I haven't, but it's just a matter of like I think one of the things you said we wanted to talk about was like the group chat aspect of things.